All right, man, we here. Kicking flavor. Oh man, I'm not really the I told you so guy. I don't like to be that dude. But you know what? In this case, I will be because this is a different type of I told you so. This I told you so is gonna help a lot of people, myself included, make a good amount of money in the sneaker industry. In the sneaker retail market. Okay. I told y'all not too long ago. All right, my bad. I told y'all not too long ago, Nike stock was dropping horrifically crazy. It was dropping crazy. We might actually look at, you know what? Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Real quick, real quick, real quick. It's just going to take a couple seconds. Then we're going to get right back to what we need to. Because I held Nike stock for a while. I did some options with Nike. Nike is at 75, y'all. Look at that. All right, Nike dropped crazy. Okay. I need to look at some more options now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, Nike's at $75. Okay. We see up here, it was in the hundreds. Okay. Into the 120s up here. No, not right there. Up here, see, you see these. This is where I charted it. This is where I was buying Nike, y'all, or selling it. I don't remember whatever. But this is where I was charting it. This is where I was tracking it. You see the charting stopped because it started plummeting. This is probably where I sold it. But just to give y'all a and this is another little quick look at my portfolio real quick. I'm gonna do a show about this one day. Just a whole show about stocks. I think I did it before, but I gotta do a more up to date one. I'm gonna do some option shows. But anyway, the point is, here you go, 100. Okay, Nike's at $75 right now, right? So Nike is not in a good place, y'all. What did I say was gonna happen? I said once we got, where is it at? Two sneakers, right? The shoe, white cement, OG4s, right? Once we got those, I was thinking, a lot of people feel like this is one of the greatest Jordans ever. It's been a long time since they've been released. There you go, Michael Jordan wearing them. People love white cement fours. Usually shoes like this, the Jordan brand makes us wait years and years and years and years. Okay, and not only that, but when they release them, there's usually maybe 2 or 3 OG releases a year that the fans really want, that are really like grails. Okay, only like 3 or 4, sometimes 2, sometimes just 2 or 3, and the rest are just either average to trash. But towards the holiday season of 2024, I was seeing a lot of shoes being released and a lot of announcements for shoes in 2025. So I said, wow, another OG, another Jordan 4 OG coming out in 2025. That's weird. Then we got this news. These would be, or we knew this, not this one. Oh, here we go. This one. Then we got this news. Steel 10s OGs returning in the summer of 2025. Wow. Jordan has not released steel 10s in maybe 10, 15 years. Okay. OG 10s have not been released in like 7 years. So this is a shoe that Jordan was specifically holding over our heads. They knew the people wanted. They knew the people wanted 10s. They knew the people wanted OG 10s in general. But for them to release not only an OG 10, but one of the most beloved colorways of the OG 10 in 2025 again, I was like, wow. So I made several videos. Okay. I made several videos. Let me look at them. Let me show y'all. Okay. Because I'm not the guy that just talks shit. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see. That's me right there. Not only do I want y'all to see. Okay, here we go. Right here. We don't even got to go no further. Sneaker market will be flooded with Kobe's. Okay, this is if you listen to this video, I'm talking about how Jordan and Nike brand are getting desperate. Here goes another one. Jordan that was the Kobe video was 12 days ago. This video that I'm here, this video here about the flu games, this was 3 weeks ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago. The title of this video was Jordan reschedules flu games. Economy forces Jordan brand to release grails. The economy is forcing the Jordan brand to release grails. Okay? Boom. Was that it? I think that might have been it. We're going to double check. Oh, no, it's not it. 7 days ago. The title, Nike continues to release grails. Adidas Yeezy stock update, Off-White Jordan restock. In that video, I explain why and you see here, you see what shoe this is, undefeated fours. Undefeated fours, they will be released in 2025, undefeated fours. In that video, and I want y'all to go watch that video. Please go to my channel, watch the video, like it, leave comments, and what y'all think. Those shoes are online for $20,000 to $30,000. That's how rare they were. Only 100 or something pair were released, maybe even less than that, around that. It was like either 50 to 100 something pair released. Very, very limited shoe. Okay? So I'm making these videos explaining why Jordan is releasing these shoes that they haven't released in years. Not only are they releasing shoes that they haven't released in years, y'all, they're releasing shoes that we've been asking for years. It's not like they're just going back into the vault and they're just picking shoes at random. No. They're not just picking shoes that sold well. No. They're picking shoes that they used as bait for the sneaker community. Let me explain that. What do I mean by bait? What do I mean by bait, y'all? I mean, look at these right here, right? These Blueberry 12s, okay? A cool shoe, you know, nothing is wrong with this shoe. It's coming out of December this year. People like this shoe. People might buy it. Some people like it, some people don't. Cool. But you know what we would have liked instead of that? And we're going to get it. We're going to get to that in a minute. I'm just using an example. These Melos, the Melo 12s, these are legendary shoes, y'all. Legendary shoes right here. They're coming back in 2025. So that's what I mean by bait. These Melo 12s, Jordan will release a similar color, kind of like them, a little bit different, a little bit different. That's what I mean by bait. They did the same thing with the white cement 4s. They made white lightning 4s. Before we knew that the white cement 4s were coming out, they told us about the white lightning 4s. Don't get me wrong, white lightning 4s are cool. Where they at? Where they at? Can we get a picture of them? I don't want to scroll too far and get off topic. There they go right there, but I want to see a picture of them by themselves. Here they go. Cool. White Lightning 4, or excuse me, White Thunder 4s. Pretty good looking shoe, right? They're coming out in August. I might get those. I might get them to flip. They'll sell well because they look good. But this is a bait shoe. I call this a bait shoe. You know why? Because it's so close to this. It's not black as it's, you know, the colors are the same, but they're a little bit different. I'm gonna put it to you this way. If you like the white cement OGs, you're probably gonna like these, right? Because they're both black and white 4s. Obviously, the white cement OGs look better. White cement OG 4s are grails. A lot of people think that's the best looking Jordan ever. It's probably in the top 10 for me, which I'm going to do a video of that too. The top 10 most loved Jordans of all time. And I'm going to mix it up. It's going to be my opinion. It's not going to just be a whole bunch of bread colorways and OG colorways. Anyway, I digress. The point is, now that y'all know what a bait shoe is, or what I'm trying to explain as a bait shoe, because that's what the Jordan brand was doing. They were giving us colorways close to OG colorways, but not quite. And that would do two things, y'all. That would do two things. Number one, it would make us anticipate the shoe more. So we're going to buy this. We're going to buy White Thunders because they look kind of like these. All right. They have the same color pattern. Or we're going to buy Blueberry 12s because they're white and blue 12s, kind of like these, right? Of course, the blue is different. I'm not saying they're the same shoe. I'm just saying this is what the Jordan brand has continuously done. And I can find more examples, y'all. This is just two examples because I want this to kind of be quick and to the point. I don't want to get too crazy. So we get what the bait shoe is. And salute to Z Sneakerhead. I use his Instagram because his Instagram has a lot of shoe information in one place. Okay. Now again, my knowledge of shoes is the meat and bones of this page of these Kickin Flavor episodes. But I do got to shout out Z Sneakerhead because he has a whole Instagram devoted to shoes. So salute to him for that. So Jordan would release these bait shoes, and they've been doing this for years. Right? Releasing these bait shoes. So now we're in 2024 and we hear OG Cement 4s, May of 2024. All right. Everybody's excited. Not only that, we have, like I said, 10s, OG 10s, OG Steel 10s, one of the most beloved 10s of all time. I can't think of a 10 that people like more than these. Maybe playoff 10s or bread 10s or something like that. Something that I was going to say something that Jordan wore, but he wore these multiple times. You see, he wore these. These was one of the only shoes that he wore on and off the court. There are multiple pictures of him with these on and off the court. All right. So salute to the Steel 10s. We love these legendary shoes. Legendary shoes. We also know another OG, Great 5s on the front of the Wheaties box. That's how these became famous. Okay, or that's one of the reasons they became famous. Okay, these are coming this year. A lot of OGs, right? So I'm telling y'all this. Jordan brand is continuing to release these OG shoes. If you're a reseller, the end of 2024, the end of this year, going into next year, will be one of the most profitable years ever. Ever. I'm working on my inventory, my secret selling inventory. By the end of 2025, I should be able to have a store. Real shit. I kid you not. It's going to be that many legendary colorways releasing now. These won't be profitable immediately. And I tell y'all this all the time. Shoes are like stocks, y'all. Especially Jordans, Yeezys, certain Adidas, certain New Balances, designer shoes. They're like stocks. When you buy them, it's a high or depending on the shoe or the stock, it's a probability that the price will go up, but you're gonna have to wait. It's not gonna happen overnight. Sometimes with shoes, it does. It does happen in a couple of weeks. But I'm talking about retail. Now, if you get in a shoe before it comes out and you get it low, it's gonna be high a couple of weeks after it comes out. It'll be high the next day that it comes out. But I'm talking about for people like me, small business people who want to get their shoes at retail. I don't want to pay over retail for a shoe and try to sell it. Unfortunately, in the past, I've paid over retail for shoes to wear, but that's not going to be the case anymore. And those were isolated incidents. I usually try to get shoes for retail or below retail. Now that I'm a little bit more connected than I was in the past in the shoe industry, I definitely won't have a problem getting them at retail or below. The point is, these are shoes that will be retail and they're going to be easier to get than in the past. Okay. They're going to be all these shoes releasing. They're going to be retail. They're going to be easy to get in the past. And while I'm talking about retail, let's look at these. And these are coming out this year. These are coming out in August. Not too far away, less than a month away. Olympic sixes. Olympic sixes. These will have a high resale value, okay? But let me keep it moving because we got a lot to cover. So we spoke about the steel 10s, right? We spoke about OG, not just any steel 10, OG. We spoke about the OG Grape 5s. And we spoke about the OG Cement 4s, all coming in 2025. And we're going to look at the resale value for these shoes in a few. But what is coming in fall of 2024? I could not believe it when I got this news. Wu-Tang Dunks will be re-releasing in the fall of 2024, y'all. They're not even waiting until 2025. Nike tweeted this out about a week ago with the bees covering the Wu-Tang Dunk. I could not believe it. It was so many things going on with Kendrick and Drake, with Julio Fulio, with the Cybertruck. A whole lot of stuff was going on. I didn't have time to make the video, when it first happened. But this is a huge deal. Listen, y'all. What a time to be alive. Let's look at these comments. Need 2 pairs. Don't be calling those grails and y'all let the other pair sit. What other pair are you talking about? Are you just talking about regular black and yellow Nike? See, this is the thing. Matt Roberts, $7.99, man. I don't know if you're a little kid or what, but when it comes to shoes, y'all see that little Wu-Tang sign right there? That makes a big difference. I don't care what you say. You can call me a hype beast. You can call me whatever you want. That the fact that these are Wu-Tang Nikes, that makes a big difference. I guess he's saying, y'all let these, everybody's going crazy over these, but the other just black and yellow Nikes, we let them sit. Bro, that Wu-Tang sign makes a difference. That Wu-Tang sign makes a difference, bro. The fact that they're Wu-Tang shoes versus regular black and yellow Nikes, yeah, bro, that's not the same thing, man. This might be a little kid. I don't know. I don't know how old this person is, but he must not know a lot about Wu-Tang. I'll put it that way for him to make that comment. Should have been an SB low. Collectors realizing Nike is dropping everything they covet, making it less valuable. That's one of the comments I was looking for, okay? I'm going to read that again. Collectors realizing Nike is dropping everything they covet, making it less valuable. We're going to see how valuable the Wu-Tang dunks are in a minute. Bet the resale is tanking right now. Good. They are. They are. Now, I understand, and I want to look at something else too. I understand why people who have these shoes are upset, but guys, it's been 10, 15, 17 years. Y'all have had enough time in the exclusive guys club. Everybody wants these shoes. Everybody deserves a chance, a shot at these shoes, man. People love these shoes. Wu-Tang is giants in the hip hop genre, in hip hop lore. Everybody knows Wu-Tang. Everybody knows at least one or two of the members. If you listen to rap, I don't care who you are or where you're from. If you listen to rap, you've heard a Wu-Tang influenced song. I'm 1,000% sure. I want y'all to go listen to Liquid Swords. RZA has an album called Liquid Swords. If you listen to Liquid, and RZA obviously part of Wu-Tang, if you listen to Liquid Swords, the first thing that's going to come to your mind is these beats inspired Kanye. That's how deep their influence runs. If you listen to Liquid Swords, you're going to feel the Kanye influence. You're going to feel the Wu-Tang. You're going to hear and feel the Wu-Tang influence in Kanye's music. So Wu-Tang is a huge part of hip hop, and people love, and Wu-Tang was one of the early rappers who kind of understood merch. That's another thing that people fail to realize. Wu-Tang had merch early. That's one of the first type of rapper shirts that I used to see as a small child. Seeing this little W all over people's shirts, all over people's hats, all over people's clothes, and the Wu-Tang sign is on the tongue. Now I see a comment here. It says Red Octobers go. Yo. I might have to do some content on it. If Nike releases Red Octobers, y'all, oh my God. If Nike, I'm not even going, I'm going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a video on that, y'all. I'm going to make a video on that. If Nike releases Red Octobers, Sean of Doe, salute to you. I'm gonna love that comment. Salute to you, Sean of Doe. Because if Nike releases Red Octobers, that would officially be, in my mind, that would officially be the end of the hype beast era. And listen, y'all, when I talk about hype beast, I'm saying that playfully. I'm saying that coming from a place of being a fan of the culture. And when I specifically say hype beast, it's okay to be a hype beast, man. It's okay to like what everybody else likes. It's nothing wrong with that. But liking things and being mad when other people get access to them, that's a problem. That's a problem. Having certain sneakers and then getting mad when they're re-released, that's a problem. That's really feminine. And that's no disrespect to the lady sneakerheads, because there's a lot of lady sneakerheads out there. But and maybe that was the wrong word to use. That's really let me say a childish way of thinking. So for all the people who got Wu-Tang dunks, if you're mad that they're being re-released, you need to fucking grow up. You need to grow up. So while we're talking about the Wu, and I kind of got off on a tangent there, Sean of Doe, salute to you. You just gave me a great idea, buddy. Let's go to StockX and let's see how much Red Octobers are. Excuse me. See, he got me thinking on the next video already. Let's see how much Wu-Tang dunks are. Let's see. Wu-Tang dunks. If they even up here. There they go. $19.99. Nike Dunk High. Wu-Tang. Ain't none. Ain't none. They all gone. Y'all see it say bid. Y'all know what that means when it say bid, right? Y'all know what that means when it says bid, right? Y'all know what that means when it say bid, right? When you go to StockX and every size says bid, that means one of two things. That means either the shoe is sold out or the price is so staggering that they want you to place a bid first. They don't even feel comfortable putting the price up. Look, every size says bid. Is it gonna let me go down on this? Don't look like it. Okay, that's it. Every size says bid. Do y'all see that? So that means there are either no more shoes or the price is so high that they want you to place a bid. They don't even feel comfortable putting the price. All right. There they go right there. Wu-Tang dunks. They will be released this year. Okay. Now, that's not it. More proof. Another grail that we've been wanting for a long, long time. Aqua 8s. Black, true red, iron gray, bright Concord, and aqua tone. That's the colorway. Legendary shoe that we've been waiting for years. Jordan. For years. Let's take a look at what some of these comments say. Because I'm not the only one who's saying not Jordan Brand is doing this out of desperation, y'all. They're not trying to make their fan base happy. They're not doing this to give people who don't have these shoes a chance to get them. They're not doing this to help small business people like me start a store with a lot of quality shoes. They're doing this because their stock plummeted and they need the people back on their side. They want us to spend our money. Look at this. At this point, 2025 about to be the best release year, period. I can't disagree with that. 2025 might be the greatest year. Jordan Brand trying to take everyone's bread in 2025. Nuh-uh, not mine. They're going to help me make bread in 2025. If you're just consuming shoes If you're just buying shoes, yeah, they're taking your bread. Man, I might get 2 or 3 pair of these, man. 2025 may be a 5K year. I got to start stacking up right now for 2025. Oh, hell no. We need Bugs 8s. Now, the Bugs Bunny 8s is the white, gray, and red 8s. It's not out of possibility. It's not out of that's not a too far off thought. Not a too far off thought. That could definitely happen. Frankie, the best 8s ever. Possibly. I like I think it's reverse playoff 8s, but this is definitely there. This dude said, I'm pushing my wedding back. Y'all know good and well some of these classics are going to get canceled. I don't think so. I don't think so, Cream 725. I don't think so. The Jordan brand they cannot announce anything like this and cancel it. They're not in a position to do that. And we know Jordan brand has a lot of money. And I'm not saying that the company is going to go out of business. What I'm saying is Nike and Jordan are almost like one company. So when Jordan is doing bad, that sector of Nike is doing bad. When Nike is doing bad, those Jordans with the Nike imprint are doing bad as well. Okay? Now, Aqua 8s returning in 2025. Classic grails that we've wanted for a long time. We already spoke about the Melo 12s. Melo 12s. Let's see if those are on StockX. Let's look on StockX for Aqua 8s and Melo 12s. Let's do that. These are legendary shoes, y'all. These are from Melo's rookie year, and these were not out before him. Before he signed to Jordan, this was not a real colorway. So he debuted them, and people went crazy. 327. Look at that, y'all. A men's is 327. A men's 9 is 327. A men's 10 is $1,000. A 10 and a half, $1,000. A 13 is 425. Crazy. Well, they're going to be retail next year. All right, let's take a look at Aqua 8s. Aqua 8. They last released in 2015. And they were different, y'all. You see this little sparkle? That's something else that the Jordan brand will do. That's why they're not OG. They're retros. They're not OGs. If they were, it would say OG retros. It don't say OG. Now, retros can be OGs, but OGs and retros are different with specific shoes. Like the OG 8s don't have no sparkle stuff right here. I guarantee you. That's why on the Instagram post, it said OG. These won't have the sparkle. And the sparkle at the bottom was something that people complained about because the OG version didn't have a sparkle. But that's something that Jordan will do. They don't like making carbon copy of retros. They don't like making carbon copy of retros because they want to make a little change to it so they can always have that joker in their hand to say, oh, well, next or whatever year, we're releasing the OGs without the sparkle that's just like the OGs. These didn't have to have the sparkle there. Maybe you think they did that because they felt like it was a cool touch or people would like it. No, That's not why they did it. They did it so if I have the ones that came out in 2015 with the sparkle, and someone had the OGs, the person with the OGs would be like those are the top tier ones. I have the OG ones. You have the 2015 one with the sparkle. The ones that will be released next year will not have a sparkle. They will be just like the OGs. So let's see how much these are. 286. Not crazy. Not nothing crazy. Well, 286 for a 9.5. That's the cheapest one. A 15 is 500. A 13 is 364. A 14 is 398. 11 and a half, 400. 10 and a half, 395. 11, 325. 9, 388. A 7 is 404. Y'all, these are expensive shoes, man. That's a lot of money to pay for a 9-year-old shoe that's probably been worn or at least tried on. They will be retail very soon, y'all. Very soon. Another Grail coming out this year. Fear 4s. November 9th. Look at the Grails that's coming out. Black Toe 14s. November as well. November going to be crazy. Retro TJ. Only us OGs need this one. That's a fact. Y'all young people don't like 14s. Y'all think 14s is ugly. Y'all young people do not like y'all do not like 14s. So these will probably sit. But speaking of 14s, my favorite 14s of all time are going to be released. And we're going to get to that in a minute. This is going to be an hour, y'all. So we halfway through. We just touching on some OGs real quick before we get to the big stuff, or before we move on. Yep, and the OGs, like myself, are gonna eat those up. Okay, we already know about metallic 5s, 2025 as well, with the little glow feature. OGs, Jordan Wardies as well. In game, there you go. Metallic 5. They will be reimagined. So they won't. Oh no. I'm sorry. They won't be OGs. They'll be reimagined. I don't think they're going to do much to them. If they want to sell them, if they want them to sell, they're not going to do too much to them. So we got Wu-Tangs, Great 5s, Cement 4s, Metallic 5s, Undefeated 4s. Come on, y'all. Nike's Desperation is crazy. I didn't even talk about these. Galaxies, the OG joints. They're finally returning spring 2025. And they look great. They look great. Gotta go hard. If you are an investor, a sneaker investor like myself, I need 2 of every shoe that I'm talking about, at least 2. I don't even care about wearing them at this point. I need to stock these for my store. Lucky Short 3s, not OGs, but not a bad looking shoe. And you know that I call them the Lucky Shorts because you see there, Jordan wore light blue UNC shorts inspired by MJ's lucky UNC practice shorts he wore under his Chicago Bulls uniform in every NBA game. So you see them right there, the blue shorts. You see another picture of them right there. You can see them. Another angle right there. You can see him under his shorts. So the story behind those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whether you like the shoes or not, which is, I mean, it's not much to not like. They're white, gray, and like that aged yellow and light blue on a 3. That's fire to me. Those will come 2025, spring of 2025. This is actually a nice spring shoe. This is going to look good in the spring. Air Jordan 12 has been rescheduled for 2025. Another grail. And the Bloodline 12 was canceled, y'all. Legendary shoe right there. One of the most legendary Jordans, man. The flu games. There go Jordan, feeling sick. Had to rest and let the photographer get a good angle of his flu game 12s. These are back confirmed. Another example, these Bloodline 12s. Another example of a bait shoe. Jordan was going to put these out. Jordan was going to, they announced the flu games, then they said, no, it's going to be Bloodline 12s. What I heard, Bloodline 12s were scheduled to release first. The Jordan brand did not want to put the flu games out, y'all. They want to make us wait years and years for the flu games. They want to keep putting out bait shoes like Bloodline 12s. Are these Bloodline 12s bad? No. Are they ugly? No. Do they look bad? No. I mean, they're black and red 12s. What black and red Jordan looks bad? None. I like every black and red Jordan. That's not the issue. We're not saying that they're ugly. I'm not saying I wouldn't wear Bloodline 12s because I would. If they came out, would I rush to the store to buy them? I don't know. If I could get them under retail, I probably would. I'm not waiting in line or entering no raffles. But that's not the point. This shoe looks fine. The aesthetic of the shoe, the colorway of the shoe, you know, I don't know what the material would be, but the materials are fine. That's not the issue. The issue is that y'all are releasing shoes like these, Bloodline 12s, when you know people want these. That's the issue. You're releasing these when you know people want these. This is a bait shoe. That's what I mean by a bait shoe. A shoe that's going to bait you in to think that these will be released, y'all. And I'm bringing this up now when they're being released, but this is something new. Jordan usually just releases bait shoes and then nothing happens. So these bait shoes, Bloodlines, getting replaced by actual flu games, the shoe that they're impersonating, is rare. It's rare. If you're young, if you're in your teens or in your early 20s, you didn't experience this. But people my age, mid to late 30s, we know what bait shoes are. Bait shoes are Jordan brand giving us a shoe that looks close to a grail, right? And making us think, oh, well, they released the Bloodline 12, so the flu game should be coming. No. In this specific scenario, yes, that's the case. But that hasn't been the case in the past. This is something new. This is something new. And they did this because of their stock and their financial strain on the company. They're not giving us flu games because they know that's what we want. It's common sense that we want flu games. Jordan could probably release flu games every 5 years and people would not complain. Everybody loves flu games. They're releasing flu games because they need the people back on their side. They're releasing flu games because Jordans are sitting and people aren't as excited about shoes. Jordans, Nikes, they're not the big dogs no more. People are buying Reeboks, people are buying Adidas, people are buying Asics, people are buying Yeezys, people are buying New Balance, people are buying Crocs. People are buying what's them shoes? Hookahs. Yeah. And again, this is not to bash Jordan. Jordan is the second greatest player ever in the NBA, second to LeBron James. So I love Jordan. Second greatest player of all time. Great shoes. Number one basketball shoe of all time. No arguing. Number two greatest player of all time. There might be pushback on that. But LeBron James is one. Jordan is a close second, though. Very close second. Right there. He's right there under LeBron. But the point that I'm making is this. Jordan has brought this on himself. If they released grails regularly, it wouldn't be. And I get that, because if they were released regularly, they wouldn't be grails. I get it. Exclusivity is a thing. But if Jordan catered to what the fan base wanted more and a little bit more frequently, it wouldn't be so obvious. I can't find the post, but under one of these posts, it was like, these shoes that are being released, one of the people was like, this is the equivalent of somebody selling their PlayStation. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Jordan releasing these shoes are the equivalent to somebody selling a PlayStation or pawning their grandma's ring. This is what you do when you're running out of money. Obviously, we're not saying Jordan Brand's running out of money. I'm not saying that. But when you're desperate, and I'm just looking at these, y'all. These are hard. These are for WNBA athletes. That's cool. When you're desperate for money, and not even money, because I don't want to say that Jordan Brand and Nike is desperate for money. They're not. But when you're desperate for buyer and consumer participation, because they've made all their money off of us already. They're good. They're good in the money department. But when you're desperate for customer participation, these are the type of things that you do. You sell things that you have never thought you would sell before. You sell your PlayStation. You sell your Xbox. You sell your gun. You sell your grandmother's rings. And that comment was perfect. I wish I could find it. I don't think I can, though. I don't want to keep looking and not find it, but because we got to get to some other stuff before I tap out in about 13 minutes. But the point is, I'm not the only one who's saying this. We as consumers can tell that the Jordan brand is trying hard to get back on our good side. They're trying hard to get back on our good side because of the years of neglect. The years of neglect. They neglected what we wanted. They neglected the shoes that we felt were the most important and were the most vital to the culture, and they dropped Bloodline 12s instead. And I'm not attacking Bloodline 12s, but there's a lot of that's the shoe that I remember that I can use as a bait shoe. It's been so many bait shoes, I don't remember them. I don't remember all of them. It's been bait shoes of every color, of every silhouette, thinking that we was going to get a grail or an OG after the bait shoe, just to not get. And bait shoes don't stop with Jordan. There are foam bait shoes. There are foam posit bait shoes. There are dunk bait shoes. There are Air Force One bait shoes. Not as many, but they're there. Now, let's go to House of Heat before we wrap this up. My favorite news, y'all. And I'm praying that this is true. God, I'm praying that this is true. There they go, right there. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure we've looked at everything. Have we looked at everything, guys? Oh man. This shoe. Can y'all see that? Ferrari 14s. Now, they debuted in 2024. So that wasn't that long ago. That was 10 years ago. But when I tell you, this shoe was impossible to get. This shoe was so hard to get. I got the Gym Red 14s, and I love them. I love my Gym Red 14s. But I got them because I could not get these. These are in my top 5 favorite Jordans of all time. Probably top 3. It might be 2. Cement 3s are 1. And I'm not a huge 3 fan. I'm not a huge 3. And all of them are black and red, y'all. It's Cement 3 1s. It's infrared 6s. And it's probably Ferrari 14s. It's probably 3, man. When I got the news, and the news just broke 18 hours ago, I haven't seen Z Sneakerhead or Sneaker Files. I haven't seen them confirm it. I haven't heard Unbreakable Kicks confirm it. I heard BG Kicks, and all these guys I'm naming are extremely reputable. That's why I'm naming them. I heard BG Kicks touch on it. He said on a live stream, he said he heard it too. So I'm waiting for more confirmation. But holy moly, guacamole. Ferrari 14s. Y'all, I thought it would be these shoes are so hard. I thought it would be at least 5 more years before these was released. I was convinced these would not be released no time soon. That's why I got the Gym Red 14s. And Gym Red 14s are great. Gym Red 14s are incredible. They ain't these, though. They are not these. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, man. Let's go to StockX. This is a very expensive shoe, y'all. Because I tried to get it. I tried to get the shoe used. I done went back and forth with people. I tried to find them new. They are expensive, man. Now, maybe the price has dropped. We are in a recession. Goodness. This is, whoa, man. I have got to get this shoe. If I get these, I might sell my Gym Red 14s, man. If I get these, I ain't wearing them Gym Red. Or nah, let me stop. I am gonna wear my Gym Red 14s still if I get these. Cause I like my Gym Red 14s, man. They was there for me, you know what I'm saying, through a tough time. So and they did kind of give me this feel, but these is the big dogs, man. These are the ones, and I cannot believe they're gonna be released again. So, and I have Cement 3s. I have black Cement 3s, but I'm gonna have a chance to get my top 3 grails possibly all brand new. These are coming out in 2025. There's some other 6s. I think they're called something else. They're not called infrared 6s, but they basically the infrared 6s. They're coming out. And these 14s, man, crazy. I cannot wait. I will wait in line for these. I will do whatever it takes, man. Pause. But y'all know what I mean, man. Anything within the shoe realm business, if I got to trade foams, 6s, 7s, 4, whatever I got to do, man, I'm going to get these shoes. They're going to be retail. I'm pretty sure they'll be like $220. You know what I'm saying? But these are my favorite 14s of all time. These are probably my top 3 favorite Jordans, man. I cannot wait to see these on my feet. 2025, they'll be released. Let's take a look. Yeah, these are $400 shoes, man. These are $400 shoes. We can see the prices here. 8 is $544 for an 8. 8.5. You know the half prices is gonna be crazy. $629 for 8.5, $574 for 13, $1,500. for a size 13 and a half. $1,500 for a size 13 and a half. 623 for a 12, 555 for a 10, 495 for a 14. So if I wanted these new, I would have to pay 574. Not super crazy, but they're gonna be 220 next year, man. So I cannot wait. When I got the news about these, I said, yeah, 2025 is gonna be a movie. 2025 is gonna be absolutely crazy. So many grails being released, man. Let me go to House of Heat one more time. See if it's anything we missed. Let's do a quick rundown of just okay. This is just July. This is just July. Nothing crazy here. I don't know what to think about these Nigel Sylvester Air Jordans, man. These four. Sometimes I see them and I like them. Other times I think they're okay. They're not ugly. But I don't know what to think about these. Air Jordan 1 Low Barons, the Paris Olympic Fours at the end of this month. Black cement cleats. Cool. Wings Foundation. Y'all know the Wings. The Wings collab is always dope. Not my favorite here, but pink and gray is not for me. Every other week, the Jordan 2 Wings collab was crazy. Those was crazy. Super crazy. Let me find those sixes real quick. Let me find those sixes. Let me see. Let me see if I can Google them. Because they're actually a bait shoe too. Oh, they're fire red. There they go. They're called fire red. They're called fire red. And they're releasing in October. So these aren't infrared sixes, but this is definitely a bait shoe, y'all. This is a bait shoe. Let's look at infrared sixes. So fire red sixes, I still love those though. I'm still gonna get them because they are close to infrared sixes. Infrared sixes, man, my favorite sixes of all time. One of my favorite Jordans of all time. Here they go. And y'all see that red? That ain't no regular red, man. It's like a red glowing type of red, man. So this is an infrared 6. Grails for me. And these did release in 2019. Let's see how much these are before we get out of here. Not crazy. This is kind of crazy. 775 for a 14, 566 for a 15, 369 for an 18, 400 for a 12 and a half, 390 for a 13, 295 for a 16, 299 for a 9 and a half, 274 for an 8. Man, if you wear an 8 or a 9, you living. If you wear an 8 or a 9, you are him. But yeah, man. So Cement 3, when do the Cement 3s come out? So for me, this is gonna be cool. Jordan Cement 3. When do these come out? People already got them. Okay, so they coming out in November. November 23rd. So November Cement 3s coming out in November. What they looking like on StockX? Can we look at these on StockX real quick? Oh, those are the white ones. Let's see what these black cement threes look like on StockX. Before we bounce up out of here, I'm going live probably again before the day is over. And these came out in 2018. Of course, I didn't get a 2018. I still have my, I think it's like 2009 pair. They're not wearable though. They're cooked. They're falling apart. So I will get the ones that drop this year. I'm gonna kind of be redesigning my collection, man, because when I back like a couple years ago, I was just buying shoes just like for the moment. Like I wasn't really strategic with buying them. And you got to be strategic with buying them, man. I've grown up a lot in the past couple years. I've been through some life-changing things. Some good, some bad. Definitely more good is happening to me now. But I just have a business mindset overall. So I'm gonna my shoe purchases are definitely gonna be more strategic than just seeing shoes that I like and buying them. I'm starting a store really soon. I'm working on not really soon, but in the next couple of years, I have a full store ready. Y'all will see. I'm not gonna talk too much, but everybody who this is my favorite Jordan of all time right here, y'all. By the way, we just looked at him. This infrared 6. And Ferrari 14, all black and red shoes. That's boring, ain't it? What are you? That's boring, ain't it, y'all? My top 3 Jordans all the same color, but that's what I like, man. But like I said, man, I'm gonna be making just better financial decisions about around shoes because it just doing having I had a sneaker show Kickin Flavor, what this segment is called, and before that I was just kind of buying what I liked until I start studying for my show for Kickin Flavor, and I figured out it was people who was buying shoes to like they were buying the shoes that they liked with the profit from shoes that they sold. Okay, so when you see these people who got all these shoes, boxes of shoes stacked up behind them doing content about sneakers, not all those shoes are just bought off of just their money and their paychecks. A lot of those shoes were bought in bulk and they sold a lot of pair in order to pay for the 1 or 2 pair that they kept. That's the smart way to do it. And that's what I'm learning. Okay, that's what I'm learning. So I'm not going to be buying those shoes anymore just to buy them. I'm going to have to make money off of the shoe and then I'll get a pair for myself. Or I'll buy 3 or 4 pairs of the shoes and I'll keep 1 pair and I'll sell the rest. You know what I mean? It's strategic ways to do it. And I'm learning it now, man. I've been a shoe fan and a shoe consumer for a very long time. I just recently got into the sneaker business. I understand the logistics of shoes. I understand the buying and the selling of shoes. That's why I still make content about them. And everything is becoming more clear now. Because you can always find shoes for retail. You may have to wait. You may have to be patient. But even if you don't find a shoe for I'm gonna put it to you this way. Let me say that that's not the case. You can't always find a shoe for retail. There's always shoes that you can get for retail that people are willing to buy. Do y'all understand that? And it took me working in the sneaker industry to find this out. When I was just a consumer, I didn't know that. There are always shoes that you can buy for retail or below, preferably below retail, that somebody else will be willing to buy. And with those profits, you can buy the sneakers that you like and you can buy the clothes that you like. All right. So I'm gonna end it on that note, man. Thank y'all for watching Kickin Flavor. Y'all know I love talking about shoes, man. I'm not gonna stop the shoe content. A lot of people saying that this urban AI page be everywhere. That's fine. It'll just have to be everywhere because I like discussing the things that I like, man. So let me know what y'all think about all the grails that's gonna be released, man. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know. This is gonna be my thumbnail because I love these shoes so much. I love Ferrari 14 so much. I cannot wait till they release, man. Thank y'all for watching. Get in the comments. Let me know y'all's grails. Let me know the shoes that y'all like. I'll see y'all on the next time on the next show. Kickin Flavor. I'm out.